I know it's snail because it has.
That's why I said it. Put an H.
Okay, but I came to the word here, snail, because I had the S and the N. SN makes snail. It's small. The SH, it makes a different sound. What sound is right? So a snail has a shell. What sound does shell start with? SH. So if I looked here for SH, who sees the word shell? Sarah, how do I spell shell?
S-L.
S. Sh.
H.
Yes.
E.
Yep.
L.
You've got it. A snail has a shell. Period. And now I'm going to write my next sentence. Thank you, Sarah. And I'm going to start with a capital. Slug. Let's sound out slug. Get your little elastics ready. Let's try it. S-L-U-G. What sound do we hear at the beginning of slug?
S.
Good. What sound do we hear next in slug? Oh. Right. Slug. What do we hear next?
U-G.
You've got the last two. A slug does, and we're going to sound out not. Ready? Not. What sound do we hear at the beginning of not? You can do it, Ricardo. What is it? N. Right? Not. And what comes at the end of not? You've got it, Cody. And I'm going to put a period. So we figured out that a snail has a shell, a slug does not. Does anybody else remember something from Elise Gravel's book about the snail and the slug? Another interesting piece of information. What did you remember, Aiden?
That the snail said that he's naked.
Right. Why did he say he was naked?
Because he had no shell.
Okay. Do you want to come and write it?
The snail said, ha, you have no shell.
Okay, so Aiden is going to try to write our sentence. He's going to start with a he. What are we writing? Oh, hold on. What are we writing now? He. So what would we go? What would come after H?
A.
He.
Oh.
Okay. He. Then we're going to leave a space. Said. And that's actually a word we should know. It's S-A-I-D. He said, that's okay, now, am. So it's a new word. Am. What comes first in am?
A.
Right. I am. And then next new word is naked. A. Yep. Okay, and what goes at the end of a sentence? Now, I is such an important word that it's always a capital. Can you make that into a capital I?
The I.
Yep. When an I is alone, it's always a
Capital.
I am important enough to be a capital. Thank you. He said, I am naked. And I'm going to put A here for Aiden's name. Now, did anyone have a question about Miss Gravel's book? Yesterday we wrote, how do they get the eggs out of their body? Which was a very interesting question. We're kind of curious on that one too. Anyone else have a little thinking question for us? Mariana? Oh, how or why? Why is let's try that. Why is a snail scared of a baby? So, Marianne is going to try to write it with a capital at the beginning of her question and spaces between her words. Let's see if she can do it. I like how people are checking their sitting to make sure that they're paying attention to Marianne and seeing how she does. Why is a, how would I spell a? Good. Why is a snail A-O? She might even be able to see it somewhere, like on one of our other ones from today. Is that what you were going to do? A. Why is a snail scared? Let's try to help her sound out scared. Ready? Sa-ka-er-da. So, sa-ka-er-da. Sa-ka-er. Scared of a baby. Excellent. How did you figure that out? Just learn? A baby. And what goes at the end of a question? Oh, but if it's a question, what do we put at the end of it? Everybody? Question?
Mark.
Right. Okay, now that we've written some more questions for Ms. Gravel, and we've written some more information for Ms. Gravel, I think it's time to show her what we learned yesterday.